welcome back. If this is your first time, I hope you'll stay. Espero que te quedes. Now I must warn you, because I think there's a class going on right next door, and so it might get a little bit noisy. Forgive us. Okay? Right, so today we are looking at be words. So I know some of us like that order to go in the alphabetical order, and so you have your books prepared in that way. I love that. I love that. Now, when I was at school, I was a bit of a mess, you know, I was all over the place. But I love to see those students who do like to have things in alphabetical order. So this is for you, okay? So I think it was maybe 6 weeks ago, I did a similar video, but with the letter A. And I'm hoping to do this for all of the letters, except perhaps the complicated ones, such as K and Z and W, because there aren't that many words begin with those letters in Spanish. But for today, this is where we are, okay? We're looking at vocab beginning with the letter B, which will be beneficial for those of you studying for your exams or just studying Spanish. So as usual, it's going to be broken down into 4 categories. You're going to have your verbs, your adjectives, your nouns, and some expressions. That is it. It is very easy, and so if you've already finished your exams and you're just chilling, this is just revision to keep up, okay? Just to not forget, and so you'll be ready for next year, and you're just where you're supposed to be, okay? Revision. I am sure you're going to know all of these already, but for those younger students who perhaps have not already seen these, this is for you. This is for everyone, okay? Just pasar un rato conmigo, okay? Hay que pasar este rato, pasar un buen rato, and just be here with me for just a minute, okay? So we're going to go over the verbs first of all, and I am sure some of these, most of these, except perhaps one, you would have seen in your vocab section. Right. So, one of our key verbs, this first one, beber, which is to drink. Hay que beber agua todos los días. Okay? You have to drink water every day. Hay que beber agua todos los días. Beber, to drink. Okay? Great. Now this one, as well, is a popular verb. Besar. Te doy un beso. I'm giving you a kiss. Besar, okay? En España se besan, se dan dos besos. In Spain, people give each other 2 kisses. En España se dan dos besos. Se besan. Se besan mucho en España. In Spain, they kiss a lot. Besar, to kiss. No hay que besar en clase. No kissing in class. Right, this one I love for you. Bostezar. Oh. Nunca bostezo en clase de español. I never yawn in Spanish class. Okay, bostezar, to yawn. To yawn. Bostezar. There we go. Did you know that one? That's probably not one that you've seen. I did say there's probably one that didn't come up. But you should know that because that's something we do every day. Okay, especially at school, in certain subjects. Not in Spanish though. Not in Spanish. Right. Bromear. Estoy bromeando. Ahora mismo estoy bromeando. To joke. Bromear. To joke. To joke. No estoy bromeando contigo. Okay? Or bromeo. Oh, bromeo. I'm joking. Okay? So you conjugate as normal. Buscar. We see this to look for or to search for. Look for or to search for. Buscar. Estoy buscando un trabajo. Okay? I am looking for a job. Okay? And this one. It's what lots of you will be doing over the summer. Broncear. Broncear. So this could be reflexive as well. To get tan, to tan. Okay? No necesito broncearme. I don't need to get a tan. Broncear, to tan. Okay? Right. Y bailar, one of our popular ones. No sé bailar. I don't know how to dance. Bailar, to dance. Dance. Okay? This one I love. If you look at this, if you've never seen this one before, can you guess what it means? I always think there's a clue. What if you break it off into two? What does it look like? Blanc, blanco, blanc, blanquear. To whiten, okay? To whiten, okay? So, creo que no está muy seguro blanquear los dientes mucho. So it's not safe to whiten your teeth often, okay? You know, sometimes lots of chemicals. Blanquear, to whiten, to make white, okay? Normally when you're talking about your teeth or perhaps your clothes, okay? Sometimes our white clothes get a little bit dark, a little bit grayish, and you probably would like to whiten them to make them look a bit newer. Okay. Burlar or burlarse de is to make fun of someone, okay? Se burlan mucho de mi hermano. They often make fun of my brother. They make fun of him a lot. Burlarse de, to make fun of. To make fun of. And also, you might see it. Fun of. And you know when you when you get one over on someone, you know, you outsmart someone, you will use this as well, okay? No voy a dejar que se burle de mí, okay? I'm not going to let him outsmart me. So outsmart or to make fun of, okay? See, a lot of these words have double meaning, and so this is the beauty of learning a language, okay? This is the beauty. And the last one from our verb is beneficiar, and I'm sure that you know what that means, but I'm going to write it anyways. To benefit, okay? Okay, so, me beneficia tu presencia, for example, I don't know. Your presence here benefits me. Este video me beneficia. Okay, so this video benefits me. Beneficia. Good verb for you. You will see it time and time again. Actually, that's a very popular question. What are the benefits of such and such a thing? Examiners, they just love to put that question. What are the benefits of such and such? ¿Qué son los beneficios de vivir en un pueblo pequeño, for example? Okay? What are the benefits of living in a small town? Okay? Los beneficios. Benefit. To benefit. Beneficiar. Okay? Right, guys. We are going to have a look now at the adjectives. We're going to have a little look at the adjectives. I don't know if you can see great from here, okay? But the thing is, I'm left-handed, so if I put myself here, it's going to be really hard to write. So, benefits. Benefits? Yeah, my mind's still over there, that side of the board. Okay, so your adjectives. One that is absolutely everywhere, which is barato. What is it? What does it mean? Yeah, that's right, cheap. I heard you through the screen. Okay, now I love this adjective, brutal. Oof. Brutal is the same word in Spanish, in English. When you say something was brutal, it was violent, it was vile, it was horrible, you know, it makes an impact because of the violence. It was brutal, the film was brutal. But apart from that meaning, it also means amazing. La película anoche fue brutal. Okay? La actuación brutal. Okay? So the acting was amazing. So it's actually brutal, as in the violence. You know, it's violent, it's all of that, it's bloody. Or just means that it's amazing. And you will often hear it meaning this, okay? Okay? Eso es lo que hiciste anoche? Brutal. What you did last night, it was amazing. Okay? It was amazing. Brutal. So don't be confused. Depending on the meaning, you can gather what they're talking about, by looking at the facial expression. If they were like, oh, it's brutal, it's like, you know that it was violent. But if you're like, oh my gosh, brutal, you know that is because it was amazing. Okay? Right. This I don't have to explain to you. Básico, which is just basic. Hay que estudiar lo básico, the very basic. You have to study the basics of it all. So basic. Una camiseta básica, a basic t-shirt, okay? Right, and this, I am hoping in the future you will say to me, look, now I am bilingual. Soy bilingüe, okay? Bilingual. I like that. And that's something we are aiming for, I hope. Okay? Now, blando, which is our next one, means soft. If you're talking about food, the meat is nice and tender. Está blandita. Okay? But blando can also refer to a person who is a bit weak. Okay? So that doesn't show strength. So, for example, you might say, tu novio es bastante blando, que siempre se está quejando del trabajo y siempre está llorando. Okay, so your boyfriend is quite weak. He's always moaning about work and he's always crying. That is not to say if you cry you're weak. I'm just trying to explain to you the two meanings of the word. Blando as in soft, and blando as in you're weak. Weak character or physically weak. Well, character more than physically. Okay? Está blando. Okay? Está blando. Mira, soft. Blando. Right. Okay, so soft or weak. Okay? No seas tan blando. Okay? Don't be so weak. Don't be so soft. Okay? Right. Okie dokie. Next, bonito. I wanted to get two B words in this to say pretty or beautiful. Say pretty. Pretty, bonito. Or bello. Bello. Que bella es. She's so beautiful. Bonito, bonita. Bello, bella. Remember, you can change the O's to A's. And words that end in L, obviously they're the same, whether or not you're talking about a feminine or a masculine noun. It wouldn't change. Okay, continuing. I love this word, boquiabierta, or boquiabierto. Okay, so it's when you're left gaping, because you're surprised, something has left you surprised, open-mouthed. Yeah, you just left gaping. That's AD here, open-mouthed, and it just means you're left surprised. Me quedé boquiabierta. ¿Abierta? Me quedé boquiabierta. I was so shocked. I was just sat there gaping. Boquiabierta. Okay, me quedé boquiabierta. I was left gaping. I was so surprised. Literally that. Okay, right, moving on. Bromista. Bromista is a joker. So someone is just full of jokes. You know, there's always that one person in class as well who is the class joker, the class clown. Es que es muy bromista. Okay, he is a joker. Don't take him seriously. Okay, don't get offended because this is just the way he is. He is a joker. Es el bromista de clase. Okay? Es el bromista de la clase. There you go. That's better. Okay, moving on. This one we've seen bipolar, which is the same for us, bipolar. We're more aware of this now today than we were before. And bravo, I love bravo for you. We always say this in English as well, like bravo, in that sense. But bravo has several different meanings. It can mean brave. It can mean a bit wild if you're talking about an animal. Okay, este toro es bravo, eh? This bull is a bit wild. Okay, so it can mean wild. Okay, and brava can also mean bad tempered. So a person with a bad temper. So bad. Okay, and so we are going to move on to our noun section, and I'm just going to go through this very, very quickly. Okay, biblioteca, we would have seen. Vete a la biblioteca a estudiar. So, the library. The writing is not going to be spectacular here because I'm doing this to not come out of frame. Okay. This brazo, when you do parts of the body, you would have seen this, which is your arm. I am not writing well. Let's try with the right hand to see how that turns out for us. It can't be worse. Okay, bateria. We know this word because we are obsessed with our batteries running out nowadays. We cannot be without battery. Okay, so battery. Here we go. Soy zurda. Do you remember what zurda means? Write it down there if you remember what zurda means. Yo soy zurda. And what's the opposite of zurda? If you're not zurda, what are you? Write it down the bottom. Okay, bateria, battery. I cannot do it with my right hand. Oh dear Lord. Okay, that's awful. That is just terrible. Next, bicicleta. I'm going to just go over here. Bicicleta. Okay, so your bicycle. I'm just going to here. Bicycle. Okay? And when you're doing your section on clothes, obviously this is one of your items, which is a scarf. En verano no llevo una bufanda, evidentemente. Okay, so in summer I do wear a scarf. Okay, and again in the same section you would have seen botas, which is boots. Okay, there we go. This is just all revision, and I know you know most of these. So just for revision, in your subject area you would have seen biología, which is a subject, obviously biology. Okay, another section when you're doing flags, you would have come across this. Bandera is a flag. La bandera de España tiene dos colores. Okay, so the Spanish flag has two colors. One color is repeated. What color is that? Okay, right. And bigote is, when you're doing your descriptions, you would have seen this. It's a mustache. Your mustache, okay? And you might ask yourself, crazy lady, why have you put bacalao on your list? Well, you're from the land of fish and chips. You need to know this word. You need to know this word. You cannot not learn this word. Impossible. So bacalao is cod. Okay? I love a good fish and chips. And so en Inglaterra o en el Reino Unido se utiliza bacalao para nuestro plato favorito. Hate that. En el Reino Unido se come mucho bacalao. So we eat a lot of cod in the UK. Okay, right. Let's go over to our expressions. Okay. So I have 5 expressions for you, and I've got those expressions from, look, the last word, bacalao, beber from the verb, brazo from the noun, and bailar from the verbs. So, what do they mean? The first expression I have for you is cortar el bacalao, to cut the cod. To cut the cod means to give orders. So the person who give orders. So aquí el señor Green es el que corta el bacalao. So here Mr. Green is the one who gives the orders. Okay, I love this expression. I actually learned this at uni, not at school, but I love it, and so when you hear it, you'll remember it, because we've seen it. There you go. Okay, this other one I think is very relevant. I have a friend who does this, and I absolutely hate it. Beber a morro. What do you think beber a morro means? You had a guess? Okay, so it's to drink straight from the bottle. It's kind of disgusting. I really don't care who does it. It's a bit nasty. Don't drink from the bottle. Get a glass, for goodness sake. Okay? So to drink straight from the bottle. Or from a container. It could be just a container, but normally from the bottle. You know, someone comes and they take the milk and or the water. Drives me absolutely bonkers. I hate it. Right. So, next one, no dar el brazo torcer. This one means to stand your ground. So, why am I using this color? To stand your ground. To stand your ground. Yeah? Or also, to not let someone or somebody twist your arm. You know? You say, this is the way it is, and I'm not going to let you change my mind about this. I am strong in my idea, and I won't allow you to change my mind, okay? I won't allow you to twist my arm, okay? Great expression. And the next one is salir barato, which is quite a literal one, to work out cheap, okay? Example, te va a salir más barato si viajas primero a Londres y luego coges la tranvía, okay? So it's going to work out cheaper if you go to London and then take the tram, okay? There you go. And the last one, I know you know this one, and even if you've never heard it before, think about it, take a minute and translate in your head, okay? Bailar como un pato. So, bailar, remember, it's to dance. Como, like, un pato, to dance like a dog. What does it mean? I don't know if we say this exactly the same in English, but it's to dance poorly, okay? To have no rhythm, to dance poorly, okay? There you go. See, everyone always expects me to be a fantastic dancer, but I have to say, bailo como un pato. What we're gonna do? Okay, so this is it on your session, touching the letter B. Let me know how you get on with these, and if you like them, should I continue with the series? I listen to you. And so with that, guys, I am going to leave you because I do tend to go on. Okay? And with that, I'm going to say, see you later.